what's up? My name is Mizzle. You watch my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm back doing a review of Married at First Sight, Season 12, Episode 10, Third Week's a Charm. Alright, so I got some couple things to say about these couples, and a lot of these couples is aggravating me and annoying me. So I'm just going to tell it how it is. And I don't try like to do a play-by-play, but I'm just going to say some things that stuck out to me, and let's call it a day. Because I ain't trying to make this video too long, but let's jump right into it. So Epic Virginia mentioned about sharing passwords. And I want to know, are y'all comfortable sharing your password to your mate if they ask you to share your password on your computer or your phone and stuff? Because some people have this, oh, well, if you got nothing to hide, you will share your password. I said, at the end of the day, just because you don't want to share it doesn't mean you are doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. Me personally, I'm gonna tell y'all that now. I'm gonna tell you that now. For anybody who want to see me in the future, or like want to be with me in the future, I am not the one to be sharing my password with anyone. And it's not just about that. I just like every time I do taxes now, I gotta use a PIN number because somebody knucklehead go try to claim my taxes when I'm trying to file taxes. Now I gotta go through this whole little spill with a PIN number. And not only that, it's a lot of things on your phone that just text messages and stuff that your partner want to see. Your bank account, your card, all that stuff, money. It's a lot of stuff in your phone. So you got to be careful by sharing your password with someone, especially to someone you may not be with for the long term. So if you marry and your partner wants his password, you got to be equal opportunity. If you want mine, then you got to give me yours. And if you want to check mine, you go check mine when I'm there with you. You're not checking mine and when I'm in the shower or do something because you want to check because you got my password. You want to check and snoop through things and argument. Because if you do snoop into my things and keep checking things and you want to find something to find, I'm leaving them at. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving you. I'm point blank. Because a big part of my trust is you trusting me. Now, if you don't figure out trusting me and you need to look at my phone and do all that extra stuff, we don't got nothing to say. You gotta understand, and it doesn't mean I'm an unfaithful person, because I'm not an unfaithful person. I'm very faithful, and when I do love hard with someone, I'm gonna make it work. So no, I'm not gonna be out there trying to cheat on anyone or thing, but at the same time, respect my boundary. And my boundary is my own personal stuff, and I value that really heavily. So if you can't respect that, and you think that I'm wrong for not sharing my password, you don't need to be with me. And that's point blank. That's all I have to say. So I feel like that. I do feel strong about that. I'm not sharing my password. I do love hard, but I do take my time to trust people, but not to the extent like mine. He's so much. But to the point that I need to find out if you really truthful. Because if I share my stuff and now stuff keep missing, bank account money to keep missing and all this like that, I'm gonna have a problem. And the person I'm gonna look at, the person who wants my password. That's what I'm gonna look at. So tell me your viewpoints. Do y'all feel comfortable sharing passwords? All that stuff. Now, he did mention something else about I want to check text messages and stuff like that and see is his friends, because she emphasizes, oh, well, you want to see messages on my guy friends. They keep emphasizing the guy friends. That's a girl. We get it. You got a guy friends. If you keep emphasizing that, he going to think something different. He going to think that you are doing something with your guy friends. So leave it alone and stop emphasizing that. And now he said he's not comfortable you texting anyone you have slept with in the past, or any guys you may slept with. And then she made a joke, well, I can't text anyone else. Anyone dead. I said, girl, what? So you slept with them? Why? If he's not comfortable and you made that statement, that means you did something more. I said, girl, stop it. Stop it. I don't know what's going on, but stop it. But I'm not on her. Let me get with Eric a little bit. Eric, I like his personality. I like his smile and everything. But, bro, you are becoming very annoying to me. And I do believe your friend knows something when he say you don't go to the extent that you're going to try and change her and be really controlling. And I'm starting to believe that you are doing that a lot. Because when you had that sit down with Dr. Coles, Dr. Vera, and she's the marriage and family therapist she's a specialist that help pair the couples. And you mentioned that you have a military background. We already know you're conservative, so that's a double whammy right there. And then you have your viewpoints that you strongly feels, and you not changing your mind, and she have her thing, and I feel the way I feel, and that's it. That's that. Like you shut her down. Like you gave very dismissive. Like, oh, this is how I feel. That's feel, and that's it. Nothing gonna be changed. I'm not compromising. I had the strong viewpoints. I had the strong beliefs. I say, yeah, but you're in a marriage, so you gotta have that common ground. Common ground. And Virginia mentioned that her family and Eric viewpoints is kind of similar, but she's different. She's not too conservative. She's more liberal. So it's like he said, social issues that she's passionate about, I'm not passionate for. And so we might have that disconnect. And she passionate for it, and I'm not here for it. That's what she is. That's on her. She has the issue because I'm okay. Even though we don't have the same viewpoints, I'm okay meeting a happy medium and balance. But she has an issue with that because I'm not passionate about it. I said, why is all about her issue? And now Derek was pointing out to us, so why are you making it all on her? Like you just throwing it on her, like you very dismissive, like you feel like you very superior to Virginia. And you're only a couple years older. You're not that older than this girl. So I don't know why you making it seem like you are the freaking grandpa at age. Like you 50 something years old and then she's 20. No, you 34 and she's 26 or 20, no, 28 or something like that. You're not that far off of what she is. So stop acting like you are that freaking older than this girl. You in the 30s, she's in her late 20s. It's close to the same bracket. It's like, come on now. Now, with the aspect of the kids, that's something you have to sit down. And she did explain what her fear of having kids, because she don't want to put her kids through the same thing that she was going through. Her parents fight a lot, divorce, it's affecting the family and stuff like that. So she have a fear that she does have kids. She don't want her kids to go through the same things that she went through and put them through that same aspect. So he's starting to understand why she feel hesitation of that, because if we it's not getting the same page right now, and we have kids, and we gonna follow the same path as my parents were, and my parent did. So yes, you gotta understand things. Like you can't be too quick to dismiss her. Yes, she has her own flaws about drinking and partying and stuff like that, but it feels like Eric, you feel like you know everything. You a know-it-all. You have all the answers. You have all the tools. And Virginia is a ditzy party girl. She don't know what she's doing. She don't know what she says. She don't know how to be in relationships. So you have what it is, and what you say, what you believe is the correct way of marriage. No, stop it. So y'all get your stuff together. Get it together, because I'm getting annoyed about y'all too. Get it together. Like, exactly. Like, seriously, get it together. Brianna and Vincent. So when they sat down with Dr. Vera, and they were trying to do that, but oh, we were good and everything. I like that we joke around and everything. And I said, I think Dr. Vera said, let's cut to the chase. Let's cut to the chase. Let's stop the bullish. Let's stop it. I said, yes, go straight to the chase. Because a lot of these people, couples want to play that sugar on top. No, it's very faulty and salty in your tank. So let's start getting to the freaking nitty-gritty of y'all freaking issues. And basically they gave two examples of where stuff was playful and it wasn't too serious, it was having fun, but Vincent's ass decided to be all freaking sensitive and annoyed and frustrated and started blowing up like he's a freaking temper tantrum like a 4-year-old boy, and not expressing himself. And then when she started feeling something weird, she started seeing the energy shift, and now she want to know what she did and what she's something like that. So they mentioned the champagne, explain a scenario, and Dr. Vera said, at the stuff situation like that, if you want to question or you want to get clarification on what she said, ask her right then and there, so it would diffuse the situation. That's what he should have done, instead of boil that up, hold that in, and then blow up on her like you did. That was like unnecessary. It was uncalled for, and it didn't deserve that reaction. It didn't deserve. It didn't deserve that type of level of pissosity. That's what I want to say. And that was that. And he realized that, yeah, maybe he should have just asked clarification and diffuse it and talk about it and talk it out, instead of make her questioning, oh, what did I do, all that stuff. And he started to see that she was doing that. Now, he did completely apologize at how he threw a temper tantrum and acting up on the freaking salsa dances, because he was trying so hard, and his thing is trying so hard to oppress her to be perfect. And one thing about this, that we, not everyone, we are human. Human are not perfect. I wish that people get out their mind that the person you're dealing with gotta be so freaking perfect for you in order for you to be with them. They gonna make mistakes. They gonna mess up and everything. But you gonna be act like you a super prima donna and super Casanova that you can't do nothing wrong, and this person do all this sloppiness and everything. They ain't your level, so you gonna dismiss them. No, stop it. Stop trying to act like you want to be so hard impressing someone. Be yourself. And if you can't be yourself with the person you with, and they can't accept you being yourself, then don't be with them. Cause I rather not be with. I rather be with someone who will accept me, accept everything about me, understand that I have my thing and not trying to change me. And that's a big thing I don't like either. Don't try and change me. I will willing to compromise for some things, but if you're gonna try and change me and say, "Oh, I don't like what you do," this and like that, I said that you don't have to be with me. I could be single and be happy, and then be in a relationship and be miserable. I'm not being miserable. I love to be happy. I love to smile. I like to have a good time, and I'm not having that, and it's not gonna happen. Doesn't mean stuff's not gonna happen. You might have ups and downs, but I still feel the love for you, and I still want to be with you and work it, make it work. It will work out. So just have that compromise and stop acting like you gotta be perfect, cause that's what makes the relationship good. Cause you try not to be perfect, and you being yourself, and you gonna make mistakes and learn from it. That's it. So his thing was you trying so hard, like he can't mess up, like he can't. She will be upset with you or leave you and pack on her bags because you can't get the salsa dances right. Like, come on, now that's something petty, and you got in your feelings about that. So he apologized for that, and that's it. Ryan and Clara. Ryan cannot. He can never answer questions directly. He can never answer the questions directly. He keeps saying the same cookie cutter answers. Oh, we gotta build trust. We gotta build this. I'm looking at the long term. Yes, we understand. Yes, that's granted. That's a great, great mindset to have. The great mentality to have to pursue a relationship and think of the long term effects and not the short term. But right now, man, can you really answer the questions that have been presented for you to get to that step? And their biggest hurdle right now in their relationship is they pacing, finding a balance of when they go home one, basically. And she's sexually frustrated a little bit. Sexually frustrated. She wants the D. He's not giving it up. He's taking it slow. And every time they had a couple questions in the things. Every couple's had some questions in the bowl that I guess the people prepared for them to answer the questions and want to see what's going on and how that the questions and to answer that. And most of the questions Clara and Ryan was putting up was sexual questions. When what is the best thing to start initial intercourse? What's your favorite position? How do you know when to get ready? What the person could do to make yourself ready for intercourse and sexual feelings and all that stuff like that. It was a lot of sexual questions, and he felt like he was giving that cookie because we gotta build trust, we gotta build, we gotta have the connection, we gotta have this. Yes, that's understanding. We know you want to have the connection when you have sex. It's just not just a bam, bam, bam and have sex. But can you answer it? What can she do to initiate to get you in the mood to go there? Can she kiss your neck? Can she do a sexy dance to you? Can she massage you? Like, what can she do? Like, what is your turn on to start initiating? It's like that. Can she put a butt on you? Like, what is it? So, I just feel like he can't answer that. And now, the therapist wants to talk to Clara because it seems like she's not getting much. And we get the more to disconnect. He wants the emotional connection with the sexual experience. Clara mentioned something, and that was very alarming to me when she said her last previous relationship that she was all in love with, they only had sex 3 times a year. I said 3 times a year? Girl, what are you doing? So she thinking it's repeating the same cycle with Ryan because her relationship was like that. I said, what the hell the guy was doing what you doing that you only have sex 3 times a year? The way how you go about it way how you going about it with it, you feel like you just haven't been having sex. And then the fact you say you only had sex 3 times a year with this one guy you with, the ex, like, what was that? So are you not having much sex or what? But, whatever. So she is more of, I need that physical connection for me to get there. Like, some people feel like, I need to feel the sexual connection. I need to feel the sexual tension in an activity. I need the physicality of you and me having sexual intercourse. For me to even start developing about feelings. So it's just about the sex for her. And she was like, he want the emotions, the unicorns, the rainbows, the intimate feelings of the sexual experience, which is a good thing. But my thing is, if you go do some things to get you there, why not do the whole thing? Don't hold back that one going full force because you want that, but you starting to do some other things to get you that point. No. If you go to want that feel, that connection, then cut all that and start just hugging and kissing and just leaving it at that. But don't try and do no oral sex. Don't be fingering on, jerking off, all the extra stuff that y'all doing. That it seems like y'all have been doing that, but y'all just never full force the intercourse. So if you go do that, that's half stepping, that's teasing. That's too much. And then she go think it's going further, and then you push the brakes. Like if you go there, go there. Why are you pushing the brakes when y'all in the middle of the thing? You got a hot and heavy, and you pushing the brakes. Come on now. Which I granted, I'm not knocking Ryan thing. He want to take it slow, want to build the feelings, but at the same time, don't start something and get her riled up, and then you push it back. So it's like you you dangling a carrot in front of her, and you try to hold on to this thing. And so the therapist asks her, "Do you even think that he expressed this that he may be a virgin?" Which it could be because when he was answering his questions, it's like, do you even know exactly what will be your sexual turn on? What would be this? What will do that? Like sexual positions? Like she mentioned a position that he didn't even know. Like I don't think I even know that position either. And I'm sexual, all that stuff. But hey, sure, there's a lot of positions of sex. If you don't even know everything, I'm not that fluent on all that extra sexual positions. Get a book. Hey, find it out. And when she was explaining stuff, he was like, it's like he's very uncomfortable answering those questions. So it could be he might be a virgin, but she don't get that from him. So I don't know. So I think Clara thing is that she needs to see because she said she never had that experience where she had to have that emotional connection. It was just a sex, and that's that. So she feel like she might hurt him because she's not gonna give herself an emotional feelings to have that sexual intercourse and what that he wants, but she just wants to D. That's what it is. So we'll see. I hope they get it together because. But then again, if you go take it slow, take it all the way slow, and don't start some things and then push the brakes and stop it. Now they're going. I would be agitated, and then he can't get a percentage or at least get her the understanding where she's in this level of getting to there. Like, come on, you very vague with it, and I like that. Check up with Haley. You know what? I'm tired of Haley. I'm sick and tired of her. I'm tired of her. I think the therapist started to notice that she is checking out way faster than it is. Even though I think she should have more time with Jacob as well. But she seems like she knows that Jacob is in, but Haley is not really in that much. And I do believe it started that downfall when they had that sex. And I think she played herself because she mentioned that she wasn't really physically attracted to him at first, and she had negative emotions about him, and she was nitpicking him way before she built the connection with him. So it was like, so she did that. Then she felt bad about that, and now she retracted and had all these negative feelings because she realized she did something that was dishonoring herself and dishonoring this process with him, and she is in a turmoil. And now the physical connection, the physical attraction with each other, and the physical connection for them as a married couple is not being there. They don't even start even sleeping in the same bed most of the time. She said we need to start y'all getting in the bedroom because if y'all can't build that, it starts in the bedroom. Y'all can't have that connection in the bedroom. Start off waking up and kissing each other in the morning. Have that connection when you wake up. And say, "Oh my God, this is my baby right next to me. And good morning, um, good night," something like that. Like have that. And she's like, "Oh no, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet." And then she mentions how she wants him to compliment her life, to change some part of him. I said, you seem like you want to change everything about him. And I'm tired y'all making it seem like, and therapist making it seem like this 80s thing. That 80s thing is not all his life, y'all. Yes, he lived in the 80s reference, but it's not completely overshadowing his life, y'all. So stop making it seem like that's the only issue that she has with him. or that making that she making that this a big thing. It's not. That's simple. That's a simple, substantial of the whole larger picture that you have an issue with. So, and I think it's on her. And we do mention that she is very picky to a lot of things. So I said, girl, that's why you were probably single for 7 years because you just do the most. Like you is the most prized. Everybody else is a failures, and then you just nitpick and you just move on to the next. It's like okay. So she is upset that she didn't really give Jacob a chance, basically. So they lay in the bed. She can't really start. Can you go on a spoon? Do you want this? And said, no, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. I said, girl, can you at least lay on the chest? Do something, cause I'm getting sick and tired of it. I like Jacob is not an ugly dude. He's not. He got a nice body. You know he works out. So you got to come to girl, bye. If you don't want him, let me have him. So like, let somebody else have him. Like, girl, shoot. I dated white men before. It's not a big deal. For sure. Unless they start becoming that racist stuff. No, I can't do all that. I can't do all that, right? But, yes. Chris and Paige, you know what? I'm not going to make this whole dissertation with these people. I'm done. He is a douchebag. He's a fool. He's a dumb nut. And she's a ditz one to keep taking him back. After it start over, he haven't really contacted her. And then the first time they even see each other again is when they had to sit down and talk to a therapist. So he coming in and he calls her, hey, what's up, yo? I said, that's your wife. Why you keep greeting her like she's a freaking homegirl? Or you one of your homeboys. What's up, yo? What the? You can't build like that. And she taking it. I would say, what's up, yo? Like, hey, beautiful, like, hey, babe, or something like that. What's up, yo? Because there's not no green. There's not no freaking street initiation. So they're sitting down, talk. And it was basically awkward. They ain't say nothing to each other until the therapist came there. And she just said, I'm just a simple chick. And God made me to sit through this and maybe I said, God didn't make you do none of that stuff, girl. You decided to stay here. And that's why I'm sick and tired of her, too. Because at the end of the day, I'm not even mad at him anymore. I'm mad at her because I said, girl, you stepped in this bull crap. And then he's still bringing you more stuff. Sitting there. You say you want a basic communication. Just start off. You want to start all over? It starts simple. A text and a call. Once a day. As simple as that. And then he said, I don't want to be forced. I said, that's not even forced. Like, it's not forced. It's just a basic communication she's asking for. A simple text and a call a day. That's not forcing you. And now he said, oh, I just want a face-to-face conversation. I would like to go out. I like to have the dinner. I said, you asked her more than what she just said she wanted you to go. It's too much for you to have a simple face text or call on the phone, but you want this extra stuff. And now that's not too forceful, but a simple text and call is forceful. Okay, whatever. And then you confusing yourself, you contradicting yourself, getting the therapist all confused. Paige just all looking like a ditzy dumb nut. Like, what the hell is going on? And now, he want to have, she said, when you want to have movies, he said, I don't want no movies. I want to play no games. I want to do this. I want to do that. You know what? Let's have dinner and Bible study. I said, Bible study? Boy, you better get out my freaking face with that. I was like, a Bible study? A Bible study for a date? You want a Bible study? You want to go, let's go to Bible study on Sundays or something like that. Bible study when we go to a church. But don't ask for no date for Bible study. No, we're not having that. And she's a dumb one that even set the... Whatever. Sat down. They ate chicken. He brought chicken to the house. What's up? The same greeting. What's up, yo? I said, okay, whatever. Sat down, talked. They had a little Bible study discussion. Yada, yada. I ain't going to do all that. And then he said, oh, a week ago, I bought my ex Mercedes a Benz to get around because she taking ride shares and trains and buses, and you know I need to have our transportation. So when she didn't bring the newborn in the world, she had some riders. I said, granted, yes, she might need a car. You don't want the baby mama or something like that be driving around. She have a newborn, but a Benz, you can't get her a used car. He said, but yeah, but it had to be a new car. I said, no, it had not have to be a new car. It did not have to be a new car, boo-boo. No. And the Benz has that. Like, but you bought her that, but you bought her chicken. Bought a whole Benz last week, but you came with dinner for chicken. You could have had steak dinners or something like that. You could have went to the restaurant and get some all good food, catering food or something like that, but you wouldn't have bought chicken. But you bought a Benz for this chick. All right, your priorities is all messed up. And then she said, oh, understand the transportation, but did it have to be a new car? And this and that and all that stuff. And then she's on the confession saying, this is going crazy. And I'm like, we just, I said, girl, smack both of y'all with the Bibles. Y'all want Bible study your behinds to bed. Because I'm done with both of y'all. I'm done with you. I'm done with Chris because he's been an F-boy. He's been like this since day one. And you keep taking him back. So you, Paige, need a slap in your face. Because I don't understand this. I do not understand this, girl. And I'm annoyed with you too. So it's not about him. He showed his true colors since day one. Your ass needs some growing up and self-reflection and self-esteem to leave him. Because I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. He's a walking contradiction. He's a walking dead contradiction. And I'm tired of him. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of you. Like, I'm tired of Haley, Ryan getting together. Eric, I know what you're doing. Vince is not being so sensitive. It's like, come on, y'all is aggravating me, right? But y'all, that was Married at First Sight. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Also share my videos. Tell me how y'all feel about this episode, and I'll talk to y'all later, right? Peace.